this is Gloria Parra, today for Simple Stories. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a very fun and special layout using their fantastic new Pack Your Bags collection. As you can see, it is a travel themed collection. I love the very bold, basic colors. And let me tell you, this collection couldn't have come in a more perfect time. I arrived a couple days ago from New York with my family. We went there for spring break and we had such a blast. So super excited to start my travel album. And I want to show you a bit about this collection. Okay, like really fast, because I'm sure you've seen peeks and layouts with it. But look, I love all the words. I love the airplanes, all the little travel theme embellishments here. So we have one of my favorites, the foam stickers that make your title super easy, make creating your title super easy. I have the chipboard here. Those are fantastic. I'm gonna use a little, I think this is called a skyline, but I love it. With all the little buildings and bridges. So it's a fantastic line, friends. I'm really in love with this huge, I think it's called Big Fits. Yes, the Big Fits. And they are great for mini albums. They're great for layouts. Another skyline. Look at the suitcase. I just love this tag. I'm not sure you can dimension the sizes of these, but they're wonderful. They're really big and bold. So, friends, I usually create a 12 by 12 album that just says 2024 travels, and there's where all my travel layouts for that year go. Okay? I usually don't make just one album for New York, let's say. But, oh, and they're always 12 by 12, because if you know me, you know I love my 12 by 12s. Okay, so we're going to start. My idea for this layout is to use this beautiful map paper, like the main background. Maybe have a little border of the red flowers there. Have a little border. And what I want to create, friends, if you can see, I have a very soft pencil line there. I want to rip that paper. So I've created, you can use any big ruler you have. I have this Fiskars one. So I've just marked my lines and I want to rip my paper there. And I want to put this beautiful cloud paper under, just like, and create like, you know, like the trace that a airplane leaves when flying. I don't know if you get the idea, but that's what I want. So you're gonna see, you're gonna get the idea that I have. Okay, so I'm gonna use mainly this 3 pattern papers. I have this 2 photos of my girls. Okay, I love starting my albums, my travel albums, with the story of like why we decided to go to this place and how all the organizing for it was, how the traveling with kids is a whole experience, so on its own. So I love documenting that. Okay, my girls are a little older, so it wasn't that bad this time. And my sweet husband surprised us with first class plane tickets this time. So we flew first class the whole way and it was amazing. My girls loved it. They felt like princesses there. So I want to document that. That's very special. We were celebrating our 10-year anniversary and we got engaged in New York. So that's why we went back there to celebrate our 10-year anniversary. So it was a very special trip. Okay, let's start creating, friends. Okay, I've gone ahead and cut my yellow paper. I cut 3/4 of an inch, two sides, okay? That way we will have a little red border there all around. And now comes the nerve-wracking part. Friends, I'm not good at ripping paper, so I use this We Are Tear guides whenever I need to rip paper. Okay, even using those I get a little nervous, so let's do it together and let's let's pray this works how I envision it. Okay, so I'm gonna use this side. We could also use, if you haven't seen this, this would also work, like maybe clouds. They come in really handy. I hope you don't see my head there, but let's do it. Let's start ripping it. And then we can work the paper a little. We can create more texture. Or if you're a little more brave than I am, you can do it without any tool. There we go. Okay, so we have this 2 pieces here. We're gonna use it here and here, right? And this will be our airplane path. So friends, let me know what you did for this spring break. Did you travel somewhere fun or a staycation? I love that this collection has lots of opportunity if you went on a road trip, if you went on a cruise. It has lots of possibilities. So check it out. So you can check out the Simple Stories blog, and you will find lots of inspiration there. Okay, friends, I'm back. I've cut 3/4 of an inch from the right side and the top. And now I'm ready to adhere my map paper. And you see, we will cover that airplane, and we will have all the beautiful texture there. I don't want to add adhesive to this little textured side because I want to be able to tuck. I want to have the possibility to tuck things in. Okay, so let's adhere that. You can adhere it with your double-sided adhesive or glue, liquid glue if you prefer. I love my double-sided adhesive, so that's my choice. Now, look, if you guys prefer to have this be your 12 by 12, that would look awesome as well. I just wanted to incorporate more color, and that's gonna be... Oh, we can gut this paper. We can cut the middle so we don't waste, look, all this ticket paper. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, you see, we have all that fun ticket paper that we can use later. And now we can adhere. We could add some stitching there if you want. I'm gonna add my adhesive here. That way it's a little easier. Just check that you have your map paper going the correct side, and I'm going to stand up to get a better view of my border, my red border here. Oops. Okay, that's good enough. We don't need perfect, right? And there we go. Oh, I love this. Now, let's start. I love these chipboard frames. I'm sure if you've seen my other videos, you know that I love them. I always create with them. So I want to have this one here. So this is my youngest daughter, and this is my oldest one. And I want to have those there. So I'm going to use foam adhesive for that. I want to use this little skyline here. I'm not sure. Please correct me and let me know if that's the correct word for this. I have a little, this is from the journaling bits and pieces, so I want to have that for my journaling. My title will be Pack Your Bags, Time to Go. I already adhere my foam stickers to some wax paper just to move it around when I was planning my layout. Oh, and I have this idea, friends. I wanted to create like a sun here, but I'm not sure I'm gonna cover too much of my path. I love this pattern paper, this striped pattern paper, and I was even thinking of adding some yellow stitching, pink, some like color combined thread, and just add this as my sun there. Like if it was a sun in my airplane flying through this. But I think I'm covering too much of it, right? I had this to play as my sun in the back, but I've gone ahead and cut a 4-inch, I believe is a 4-inch circle. Yeah, 4 1/4, using a basic die that I'm sure many of you have. So go ahead and get out your punches or your basic shape dies. I used the 6 one, it's the biggest one. And I cut this from the 6x8 paper pack, and that I'm gonna use that as a piece of my sky on the back of my photos. Okay, so let's start pasting everything. As you know, I love my foam adhesive, so I'm gonna take those out. I use the scrapbook.com and all 3 sizes. I have them on hand. So let's start pasting this. I have some little marks there. I was also thinking of distressing this piece here, just to make it look more like this, you know, more teared up and a little distressed. Okay, for this pieces, I love using the new foam adhesive that's very thick. It's a 3mm. The regular ones that I use are 2mm. So for this pieces, I can use the 3mm foam to have it a little higher than the chipboard. So just let's wait there a minute, see how we will have this placed, and then I can add the thicker foam. Now we have our little journaling piece, and I'm gonna have down here, have some foam there. I will have to cut this piece a little, and I will tuck it here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna add type journaling. That's my preferred way of adding journaling to my pages. So maybe I will trim this a little and then add my journaling. But of course you can add it by hand. There we go. Now let's use our title that says Time to Go. I added some wax paper in the back just to move things around. So now I need to take it off. You know, this foam stickers really, really stick, friends. I've tried taking the powder out. I've tried taking all the adhesive out, but whenever you put it, it's gonna stick. So I just found that I need to use some wax paper if I want to move it around until I'm 100% sure. So I was thinking of adding this one here. So if my title would read Pack Your Bags, Time to Go. And I love that. You can also bring this one down here. I love that it nestles inside my buildings. I love that. I really like it. And you can play with that. Proximity is really important when you're creating your layouts. Okay, makes everything look better, more balanced. So maybe that little title tucks perfectly down there. I don't know, whatever you like. If you're recreating this layout, you can bring it there or down there. Since we have that little gap, now you have the possibility to have it there. Now, friends, we have this giant airplane that it's like the main thing in our, it's the main embellishment, right? So that's gonna go there. I don't want to cover, you know, you can see here in this photo that we had some Play-Doh, that we had her water bottle, that we had her iPad. And those little details are important to me because we created like little images with the Play-Doh, and that's the way we distracted her, and we passed the hours, right? So I don't want to cover that. I want to be careful of that. And so we have this foam stickers that I loved. I love this little heart and arrow, and I wanted it to point like that we were in a very special place there. Okay, friends, I think we have our layout ready. We have the basic things ready, and now we can add some little confetti, like I love calling it. We can add some brads, some enamel dots. We can add small details that will finalize our page. So let's do that. Okay, friends, this is my final layout. I'm in love with it. I really like it. I love how it turned out. I added some foam stickers, some geotag, a little heart down there. I also want to stick this one here just to bring some of the red down there that was missing. And I think that's it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like this layout. I think it's a great way to start an album. Just like an introductory page for a magnificent trip. So guys, if you haven't checked this collection out, this Pack Your Bag collection, go to your favorite online shop, or if you have a physical shop in your town, go and check it out. It's amazing. It's a beautiful collection. Maybe you have some older photos on your cell phone or camera and you want to start creating with it. This is the perfect collection. I love the colors and all the motifs and embellishments. Thank you so much for stopping by, friends. It was a pleasure to create with you. Until the next time. Bye-bye. This was Gloria Parra for Simple Stories.